Hybrid athlete training. The ultimate training plan. I have put together a new training plan for myself and I would like to share it with you and how you can customize your own tailored hybrid training plan. But first of all, why hybrid? Well, hybrid athlete training offers the perfect balance between strength and endurance, yielding incredible results and comes with multiple benefits, such as improved body composition. That means we build muscle and we burn fat simultaneously, which brings us to the benefit number 2, longevity. Due to the fact that we are constantly supporting and training our cardiovascular health as well as our muscular health, we are setting us up for a longer, healthier and happier life. Third benefit is sustainability. Sustainability is the fact that we can choose from a wide variety of training exercises for both the strength and the endurance component, which obviously makes it much easier to stick to your schedule and actually enjoy it. But then the question is, well, how do we actually combine running and lifting? Well, before diving into the specifics, I would like to make a quick side note, which is there's no perfect training plan that works for all of us. We all have different time commitments. We all have a different work schedule. We have family matters. We might live in different countries. We have different weather conditions. There's a lot of things that go into a training plan that needs to be considered. However, you should really ask yourself the question, what do I actually enjoy doing? And what do I usually do? What do I prioritize? Yeah? Are you more of a gym goer that likes to throw some heavy weights around, goes to the gym 3-4 times? Well, then do this more often, but incorporate running or swimming, biking, whatever the cardiovascular exercise you will do into your training. If you're more of a runner, then schedule your training around running and incorporate gym sessions to it to give you also that strength component. A training plan can really be put together in just 3 simple steps. First one being to identify your goal. Is there a specific event that you're training for? Are you preparing for a marathon? Are you preparing for a half marathon? Or are you preparing for a sprint? Do you want to attend a bodybuilding show in 1 year from now? Or do you want to deadlift 300 kilograms in 6 months? This is an important question that you should ask yourself first before going any further. Because your goal is really your North Star. It will guide you and give you the direction where you want and need to be. And defining your objective will help you structure your plan. Step number 2 is determine your training frequency. Everyone's schedule is unique. However, studies show that there is an optimal plan that consists of 3 times strength training and 3 times cardiovascular training per week. Now, when I say cardiovascular, I don't necessarily mean running, right? You can also do biking, you can do swimming, or you can go for walks, depending on where you live, what you prefer, and how you feel on that day. And it might be even a good idea to do all of them if you can. And obviously we also need to ask how much time can and how much time will I actually invest in my health and in my plan. But if you're ready to invest, aim for the 3 and 3. 3 cardio, 3 strength. If that is too overwhelming, then start with 2 and 2 or even 1 and 1. See how it goes and go from there. And step number 3, when putting together a training plan, the most important thing is mastering progressive overload. Progressive overload is essential for growth. This is what ultimately makes you faster, what makes you stronger, what makes you fitter, and what makes you bigger. Progressive overload, you can think about it just like learning a new language. Yeah, when you learn a new language, you start with the basics, right? With simple phrases and maybe random words. And you progress to more complex sentences over time, where you are able to have conversations. When you learn a language, you don't dive straight into advanced grammar and try to put things together. That is so overwhelming that you don't have any joy doing it and you want to quit, you want to stop. However, it is also important to not stagnate on the basics. If you only use the basics, well, your language and your speech is also not improving. You need to learn new words, new phrases and advanced grammar at some point, and you put it all together, and over the weeks you can see that you have grown to that point where you are right now. And that is the same that happens with your plan in the gym, on the track. Well, but then the question is, how do I implement progressive overload? There's a few ways how you can do it. Yeah, try different movements to challenge your body in new ways. You can also adjust training variables. Yeah, you can modify the reps, you can modify the weight, you can modify the sets or the rest periods. This is all a sign of progressing. Yeah. Also important is to track your progress. For running, what I will be suggesting is track your total kilometers you have run, track your time, and track your heart rate. Just with these three components, it gives you a really good overview of where you're at and where you want to go in the future. The same goes for the gym. When you do your exercises, track which exercise have I done, how much weight did I lift, how much time have I given myself to rest, and how many sets have I put out. It will set you up for a great start that you can implement right away. Because by collecting all of that data, you will establish a baseline which enables you to analyze how you have performed over the weeks, and it gives you a great idea of how fast or how slow things are advancing. I will jump with you and just show you quickly on how I have structured my plan and how it can look like for you. So let's dive in. All right, we are now in the file that I've put together for my upcoming HASPA marathon in Hamburg. I have put some general notes for myself, the start of the preparation. We've got 15 weeks leading up to the marathon. It's a hybrid training schedule. Then we've got the template itself, how I structured my training plan. And then I've got some training notes as well for myself. I will increase my total kilometers at least by 10 to 12% each week. Then intervals are to be done at 5K pace. Easy run are to be held at a conversational pace. Tempo runs at a 10K pace. And then the next sheet is the actual training plan itself, split into 4 weeks. Week 1, week 2, week 3 and week 4, how we can see it here in the yellow highlighted fields. And each week is separated by an AM and a PM session, as you can see here, the yellow highlighted, and then obviously Monday to Sunday. Then pretty self-explaining, I usually like to do my gym work in the morning and I go for the runs in the evening. That's just my preference. And then below, so on the Tuesday itself, these cells, they refer to the exercises that I will be doing in the gym. For instance, on Tuesday, back and bicep. These are the exercises. Same goes for Wednesday. It's a chest day. I will do those exercises. Friday and Saturday the same. Thursday, I'm not in the gym. Neither am I in the gym on Monday and Sunday. Here I left a field box for notes where I will put in total kilometers, how I felt at each session. So these are just notes for myself to see how it feels, and then over the next weeks I will analyze and see how I'm going to approach peak week. Yeah, I hope this helps a little bit in how to structure your own training plan, and let's go back to the video. All right, so to recap everything, hybrid training isn't about perfection. It's about consistency and balance. Define your goal, commit to a schedule, and implement progressive overload. With that being said, have fun putting together your hybrid training plan. I would love to see a few of yours, see how you structured it. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.